Hi everybody, welcome to today's math video. Today you will need something to count with. I have pennies. You will need a dice, so go into a board game, pull out one dice. If you don't, there is a link below this video if you're watching on YouTube. That is a digital dice. You just pull out the dice and then there's a picture of two dice. You just click it and it will roll it. You also need something to write with. I have this dry erase thing that I made with an invisible sleeve. You can also use a pad of paper, pencil, crayons, whatever you want to do. Pause, go get that stuff, come back, press play, and we'll get started. All right, before we get started with our lesson, we're going to play a game called Takeaway Fingers. If you were in my classroom, we would be doing this on our rug. Let's get started. I will name a number. You will hold up those fingers. You will take it away by putting those fingers down, and we'll talk about what's left. You ready? Hold up 3 fingers. Take away 2. How many's left? 1. Let's try another one. Hold up 2 fingers. Take away 1. 1's left. Good job. Hold up 4 fingers. Take away 3. How many's left? 4. Take away 3 is 1. Hold up 5 fingers. Take away 2. How many's left? 5. Take away 2 is 3. Good job. Okay, today we are on Module 4, Lesson 23. If this is your first video, please go back to the previous videos. We start with Lesson 19. I know it's confusing, but that is the lesson that we stopped at when we were at school. All right, today's goal is I can take apart 7 in different ways using objects, pictures, number bonds, and number sentences. Yesterday we practiced different ways to take apart 6. Today we are working with 7. Before we get started today, let's practice by doing our story problem. For this, you will need something to write with. Okay. Ooh, there it is. Something to write with. You ready? I will read the story problem to you. You write it out and press pause on this video. Work it out. Press play, and I will talk about the answer when you come back. You ready? Here is a story problem. Noah had 7 balloons. 2 popped when he and his kittens played with them. How many does he have now? Noah had 7 balloons. 2 popped when he and his kittens played with them. How many does he have now? I want you to draw a picture, write a number bond, and write a number sentence about the picture. Press pause. Press play when you're ready to talk about the answer. Okay, so let's talk about the answer. Noah had 7 balloons. That's the whole amount of balloons. 2 popped. So we can cross out 2 of the balloons that we drew. 1, 2. How many are left? There are 5 left. I put my balloons in a 5 group, so it's easy to see really quickly how many is left when we are taking away if you start by the smallest part. You ready? Let's write a number bond about what we did. So the whole amount is 7. The takeaway part is 2. And the what's left part is 5. If we are writing a number sentence, we start with the whole amount. That's 7. Minus sign, the takeaway part. That's 2. Equals the what's left part. That is 5. Okay, so one of the ways that we took apart 7 was we took 2 away So 7 take away 2, it's 5 left, right? We're going to play another little game where we're going to take apart 7 using the dice as the takeaway part. So you'll need 7 things to count with. I'm using pennies, but you can go and get whatever you want. Pause this video, go get your stuff, come back, press play, and we'll continue. All right, so let's get started. Count out 7 of your objects in a 5 group. So start with 5 and then count on to make 7. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And make sure you have a little space between your 5 group and your smaller part, the 2 that make 7. All right. Now, I'm going to use the dice to roll a takeaway part and see how many I'm going to take away. You ready? So I've got my dice here. I'm going to roll it. And I have 3, so I'm going to take 3 away. You ready? 1, 2, 3. What do you notice? How many's left? 4. Okay, I can write a number down about what we just did with our counters. You ready? What was the whole amount, friends? 7. And we broke 7 into 2 parts. What was the takeaway part, friends? The number on the dice? 3. So we took 3 away. I'm going to go ahead and cross off 3 so that I remember that that's our takeaway part. And friends, what's left? 4. Our what's left part was 4. So we broke 7 into 3 and 4. Let's write a number sentence about what we just did. You ready? What's the whole amount, friends? 7 minus, what was the takeaway part, friends? 3 equals, what's left? 4. 7 take away 3 equals 4, or 7 minus 3 equals 4. Very good. Let's roll the dice again. All right, I'm ready to play again, and let's start by building 7 in a 5 group. What's the first part of my 5 group of 7, friends? 5. Let's count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's count on. Ready? 6, 7. All right, friends. Now I'm going to roll my dice and see how many I'm going to take away. Ready? Roll, roll, roll. I rolled a 2. So I'm going to take 2 away. Ready? Let's count. 1, 2. But if I check my whiteboard, yes, that's what I'm using, Mr. Fishpaw. If I check my whiteboard, I can tell that I already have a number sentence that says 7 take away 2 is 5. So I'm going to have to roll the dice and try again. See, it's right here, friends. 7 take away 2 equals 5. So that roll was no good. Okay, friends, I reset my 7 into a 5 group. So here's 5. And if we count on, that's 6, 7. I'm going to go ahead and roll my dice and see what I'm going to take away now. I rolled a 5, friends. So let's take away 5. You ready? Start with the smaller part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so there's 5. What's left, friends? 2. Friends, I can write a number bond in a number sentence with what I just did with our counters. So, what was the whole amount, friends? 7. We broke 7 into 2 parts. The takeaway part was 5. That was the part shown on the dice. I'm going to cross it out to show that I took 5 away and to remind myself that that's the takeaway part. What's the what's left part, friends? 2. 2 were left after I took away 5. Let's write a number sentence, friends. See if you can write a number sentence. Pause this video and then come back and check. Okay, let's see if you got it right. You ready? What's the whole amount, friends? 7 minus, what was my takeaway part this time? 5. And what's left? 2. 2 were left. 7 take away 5 equals 2. Okay, now it's your turn to try to play the dice game. I want you to pause this video and play the dice game, okay? You will need 7 counters. Make sure you are counting those 7 in a 5 group, okay? That just helps you see 7 really quickly, all right? And then you're going to use the dice to roll, and that'll be your takeaway part, friends, okay? Make a list of all the ways that you took away from 7 with just a list of number sentences, and then press play and see if your list matches my list, okay? See if you found all the different ways to make 7. Go ahead and pause the video and then press play when you're done playing. All right, so I played the game 6 different times, and these are the different number sentences I came up with. I hope they match yours. Let's review. 7 take away 2 equals 5 was our first one that we made with the balloons. 7 take away 3 equals 4. 7 take away 5 equals 2. 7 take away 4 equals 3. And then the other two were 7 take away 1 equals 6, and 7 take away 6 equals 1. Okay, now it's time to show what you know. You can go online on Nearpod to access our worksheets. You'll hear me read the directions to you. If you press the play button, you can write over top of them if you have a touch screen. They can be accessed on a laptop, a tablet, a smartphone, Apple, Android. Just download the Apple Android Nearpod app and use the student code DBAUQ, or you can just click this link and you don't need to enter a code. You just type in your name, press submit, and go. All right, that's it for my Nearpod spiel. But anyways, here are the worksheets. You're going to say the number sentence. You're going to fill in the blanks. You're going to cross out the number that the number sentence tells you. Cross it out on your number bond 2 to show the takeaway part. Show it in your picture and show it on your number bond, okay? Then you're going to draw the dots for the number sentence. You may also have to have an adult read you what you're supposed to do for each math exercise. Like, for instance, this one says, draw in a 5 group, cross out 3 dots. How many's left? So draw a picture of 7, cross out 3, talk about how many's left, fill in your blanks, okay? And then there are some more just like that. All right, so do your best work, take apart 7 in different ways, fill in those number bonds, fill in those number sentences. I will see you in the next math video, probably next week on Monday. Good work today. See you soon. Bye.